looking out my kitchen window. And today, I'm not thinking about what I need to do. What's on my to-do list? Not today, not this morning. I'm thinking about who am I when I'm not doing anything at all? Just me. And that can be kind of hard for some of us because we've been taught to measure our worth by what we produce, by what we do, what we have achieved, and how much we have accomplished, and how busy we stay. But what happens when you're not doing anything and you're just being? Being in your present, being in your awareness, just sitting, relaxing. And for some of us, it's very uncomfortable because we never stop doing. And if we did, we may hear ourselves, our inner self. You know, now let's understand what's happening in our body when we are constantly doing. Your body stays in what is called a stress response. Your brain releases the stress hormone, cortisol. And over time, your system begins to believe that you're always under pressure. And you get caught up in a loop of constantly doing. And that affects you daily, and over years, it leads to mental fatigue, emotional fatigue, anxiety, difficulty resting, insomnia, emotional overwhelming, and physically, we know it can cause high blood pressure, high cholesterol, exhaustion, and we only want to add heart attack and stroke. That's on the list too, because your nervous system has never taken a break. But when you shift into being, your body moves into a state of calm and restoration. Your breathing slows, your mind can clear, and your body begins to repair itself. Because remember, any type of healing, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, comes with slowing down and allowing your body to rest. And in a state of being, that's what you're doing. Even in your everyday, when you're rushing through the day, multitasking, never sitting still without feeling guilty. But being looks like sitting with your cup of coffee or tea and actually tasting it, sitting down from a meal and relaxing. Or even as you take your meal, sit down, taste the flavors, allow your digestive system to process the food. Take a breath before you respond to anything. Saying no without explaining yourself. And resting without feeling like you have to earn it, because you don't. Even in your business, are you chasing your company, trying to keep up with your imaginary yardstick? You're looking at what everyone else is doing and measuring yourself against it, saying you'll never measure up. But being is building from your inner space, using your voice, your gifts, your talent, and even your timing and your season in which you are in. It may look like it's different from everybody else's, but it's supposed to be. It may even look like it's slower. Your growth is slower, but it's your growth. You don't have to rush to be who you already are. Did you hear that? You do not have to rush to be who you already are. It's a term I use. I have facilitated workshops, and it's mental health is essential because it is. It's not something I say, it's something I have lived. I have had my struggles, and I still do. No shame, no embarrassment. I have learned, and I'm still learning, how to take care of myself in this area, checking in with myself, reframing a situation from the past and even present, reframe the way I'm thinking about it, accept where I am instead of fighting it. This is real work and it's daily work and it matters. So, how do you begin to just be instead of do? I created an acronym that I use daily and it's called HEAL. And each letter means something. H is for hope. You have to believe that a different way is possible. Hope that you don't have to live overwhelmed. E is engage. Engage with yourself. Ask yourself, how am I really feeling today? Not what you're doing, but how are you feeling? A, align your life with your beliefs, your values, and your spiritual principles. Not what everyone else is doing, but what's true for you. And if you're out of alignment, adjust, because you can. And L is for let go. Let go of the pressure, of the comparison, and of the imaginary yardstick you've been measuring yourself by. You don't have to keep up. You already are. You just have to be present. And a double L is for live and laugh. This is your life. It is your journey. You're on this. And remember, heal means you have the ability to live in peace. It looks like moving through your day without feeling rushed on the inside. It looks like creating not for pressure, but from purpose. It looks like resting and not apologizing for it. It looks like knowing you are enough, even when you're not doing anything. You're just being you, which is amazing. So as I stand here looking out my kitchen window, I want to ask you to ask yourself, am I living in a state of constantly doing? Who am I trying to prove something to? Or have I given myself permission to just be? And what would change my life if I stopped trying to keep up and start just coming home to myself, being at home in my body, being at home in my spirit, being at home in my mind? And remember, you don't have to earn worth. You already have it. You don't have to prove your value because you are valuable. And you don't have to keep running to justify your existence. You are allowed to be. Mental health is essential, and taking care of yourself is not a luxury. It is a necessary thing that we do daily. Thus, I'll meet you right here next time as we look out our kitchen window. And until next time, take care of you because you deserve it.